When Bruce Lee said, be like water, I believe he was metaphorically speaking. He was trying to take people to another understanding. That once you reach the understanding on the level that he was at, then there's a different understanding. Because you lift up to fall right back down, and you fall to lift. Because those are the gains. That's how you gain experiences. So when Bruce Lee said, be like water, I believe he was trying to implement his wife and his unborn child, or his born child at the time. I really don't know if Brandon was already existent or not. But I know that Bruce Lee most likely already had the knowledge, that he might have been coming. So Bruce Lee used the element of water because if you really break down water, it's two oxygens and a hydrogen. Now, metaphorically speaking, Bruce Lee would have been the hydrogen, Linda would have been the oxygen, and Brendan would have been the other oxygen. And those are water. I believe that Bruce Lee was trying to tell his wife that without her love and support, without her understanding of him as an individual, that he might not have achieved to be able to connect to the world the way he did. Bruce Lee is always going to be Bruce Lee. He's always going to be that hydrogen. What made him be seen by the world was the love of his wife. And her support was what helped him strive through the obstacles when doors were getting closed on. So therefore, I believe that when he said be like water, he actually was trying to complement scientifically his wife and kids. Now, if you break down Bruce Lee's quote, it says you gotta find yourself. You can only find yourself by yourself. So it wouldn't really make too much sense to tell somebody to try to find yourself and use an element that uses basically three substances of the same element to be able to manifest itself. So therefore, I would have told you be like the wind or be like air, because air does the same thing as water. As a matter of fact, air manipulates water. The force that water gets, or the force that moves water, is air. The pressure of the air of the water is what makes the water that strong and that solid. You can see this be manifested in hurricanes, tornadoes. But when there's not really a real big pressure, of air, water just stands still. It's calm and peaceful. But so is the breeze. This combination of hydrogen, two oxygens, and the right pressure. That's why it allows it to basically move. So I understand the concept and I understand the theory behind what Bruce Lee is saying and be like water because you have to be fluent. But at the same time, I also believe that he was trying to compliment his wife, and let her know that she actually made him a whole. Because he might have reached a level, which was beyond the average person. But the person that grounded him was Linda. And their unborn son, Brandon, I don't know at that time if he was alive or not. That even grounded him a little more, and made him seem humane, opposed to this like thing. And I believe that when he said, be like water, he actually was also trying to express himself in a scientific, philosophical way. So this is my tribute to Bruce Lee.
just as you take my hand, just as you write my number down, just as the drinks arrive, just as they play your favorite song, as your breath disappears. No one could wind up like a spring before you had too much. Come back and focus again. The walls have been misshaped. They got a Cheshire cat grin, all blurring